Okay, welcome everybody. A little bit, well, actually a lot a bit late today. Just honestly forgot to make this video yesterday, so I'm doing this at, 6 o'clock my time, and hopefully we'll have it posted by 7 o'clock, 6:15 or so. Basically just going to do a quick O-ring replacement on all four of these guys. There's my bag of O-rings and spare screws and hip joints, and I bought the kit off Amazon. There's just a little bit of everything in there, but I think on all these, all I need on these is the actual O-rings. 3, 4, I got a broken one. And you could probably pick up, if I knew the appropriate size, I'd tell you the size, and you could probably pick those up at a hardware store. They're just standard O-rings. See, I'll start with the ripcord because I know he needs it. He was the loosey-goosey of the bunch. I can get the parachute off of him anyway. Yeah, there it goes. Like I said, I knew he's really wobbly, so I'm go ahead and knock him out. No, need a bigger screwdriver. Where'd he go? His screw's pretty well rusted there, so I'll probably go ahead and replace that while I'm doing this. There. Pop his torso off and say just that one spot down here. Everything else, it feels pretty good as far as the O-ring goes. That and always make sure you got the hips facing the correct direction. Hook that guy. Yeah, there it goes. Generally just pop right into the correct place. And then I've generally found once you put them over that, my hands weren't so slippery. You get that over that central section there, it'll slide right in and sort of hold itself down. And you gotta make sure you get the right arm in the right side, or the left arm on the right side. Is that the case of that? His head facing forward. Lost an arm. Drag in. Thought I was going to get it in one go. It's just a certain bend in them, and they'll be semi-flush down there. Same arm. See if I can get it in there without taking it off. Okay. There he goes. The O-ring slipped over some. Just didn't want to have both arms on. Let's see. don't think I've ever had this much trouble with one of these before. Even the first one I did went better than this. Okay. You're in there. You're in there. You're in there. Okay. Okay. We got him now. Seams are together. And now get in my bag of screws before I have found that the replacement screws they sent, for whatever reason, they're not tight enough or not the right size. They will not work on the ones whose head nod. I found that out with Wetsuit, I think it was. I couldn't get his head stop wobbling. And I finally put the old screw back in, and that was the issue. So he's a rigid-headed one, so he should be all right. Okay. Now well, I should stand up of his own accord once. He may just not be balanced right. Yeah, he's got them chunky thighs too, so maybe that's just... No, it feels like it's not even on the feet. Stand up, boy. Come on. Yeah. Well, he's not flippy floppy anymore, so that's... I think I'm going to leave his gear off in the packaging just to... maybe just... leave it loosely on there. Backwards. But I say, one of these days I'll take y'all down and show you where I've got them all hung up in the basement. I don't. And then I'll see if I can do better on Beachhead. I almost hate to do him, but it's sort of, I'm saying, like I say, he is the wobble head one, so I can't replace his screw, but his screw looks pretty good too. So. Okay. He feels it's a little loose, but it's not like, not flippity floppity like old ripcord was. But you can see how much deformation there was, and, from that to that. So it's probably a good time to go ahead and get him a new set of, I don't know, innards. There. Left arm. I wish I'd left his ripcord's head off now, because I can show you the difference in their necks. But like I say, he's got the ball joint, so he can have a head nod. Ripcord's just a cylinder. It feels like he's going to be more cooperative in going back together as well. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Let's say they're just brand new. And in his case, and Firefly. And he's sort of like Beachhead. He feels a little loose, but he's not, not flipping and flopping. Yeah, I can show you a lifeline and the difference between them. That's the kind of thing I find interesting. Okay. And I'm not likely to get these two confused either. The color schemes are vastly different. Okay. And like I say, it's once again just oblonged out. And as I get his head free, actually bring it in closer to this. And there's the mask I mentioned the Lifeline has. Looks like his screw's in pretty good shape as well, so that's good. I'm not sure what the difference is. I guess the new ones might be a little bit thinner or something, but it's not. Like I say, whenever I tried to replace it on, like I say, I'm pretty sure it was wetsuit. I could never get his head locked in place. So that was not as bad as the others, but still, it's get going that way. But like I say, here's the difference in their necks and heads. Got the cylinder versus just the plain, versus the ball and socket there. But that's how they made them nod on the later generations. Okay, set you guys over there. Get Firefly back together. All right. Back in his. And Lifeline. In there. Ooh. For some reason, he doesn't seem as stable as the others have been. Something must be different on his back mold. Yeah, 'cause he's. Of course, I'm clumsy too, so that helps too. And started with a bad one and finished with a bad one, it looks like. Not their fault, it's all me. Okay, got him. Alright, there he goes. Back in shape and back in his little house. Matter of fact, I think tonight's as good night as any. I'll take these down and hang them up on their spots tonight and show you all the Joes I've got so far. So I'll be right back with that. About the background noise, but here's these guys' final display for it. There's the rest of the Joes that I've done so far. Those deals, I didn't realize I was doing that many until I started going. Of course, there's some of the other miscellaneous toys. Master of the Universe down there on the end. And you can see, got the APC, that's where I keep them. Here's all the, let's see, pretty much most of the other stuff I've done. The Modu vehicles and the G.I. Joe stuff there. There's my, what I've gone through with the Matchbox and the Hot Wheels stuff so far. But that's a good preview of my storage room. And, so hopefully one of these days I'll get around to showing you a proper look at it without the water heater going. See you next time, folks. Thanks for watching.